Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. Let's let everybody go ahead and gather around. We definitely want all the viewers who were watching on the show an opportunity to go ahead and re-log on. We went off air and had to come back on. You know how things go with technical difficulties. Hope we can get our viewers back. It's a fun time, you know. It's a fun time when things just stop. It works. It's fine. It's cool. But then all of a sudden, it just doesn't want to work. So I'm not sure really what's going on there, but we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. That's who we are. That's who we are. We figure it out. Shout out to the homie, Mr. Watson. He claimed before we went off air the previous time that he was the reason that everything just crashed. And that's cool. So that's how it should be. On your debut, you just come through and you're just like, I'm going to throw a cyber attack on the show and just shut it down. And that's fair. So yeah, shout out to Mr. Watson for throwing off the first hour of the Beat Block episode 29 for his debut. That's just that's like a wrestling promo, you know. Shout out to all the homies into the wrestling. You know, you come out. That's something like Sting or Undertaker would do, right? You're like, you're gonna come out. Mr. Watson knows he's ready, and it's like, all right, everybody, Mr. Watson. It's like, like the lights shut off, or even the broadcast gets lost. Somebody back in the truck pulls the plug. And that's what just went down right now. So if you're just tuning in and you missed out on the earlier good times, Mr. Watson threw down the WWE, AEW, WCW wrestling promo and shut it down. So we're going to just wait just a sec, let everybody gather around, pull back into the stream. Shout out to Malish, we back. Shout out to Rex760, we back. Shout out to Delvon Watson, we back. Shout out to Kilsire, we back. Shout out to Vic Von P, we back. Let's go. All right, folks, without further ado, we have our next producer. He's making his Beat Block debut. Oh, what? See how the crowd feels? Mr. Watson cut us off, shut the show down. We had to restart and come back. But that's the crowd. Come on, let's go again. Folks, fan friends, we got to give it up for our Beat Block debut. Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson.
That's what you bet. You feel opposite. Say what?
Hey, that was fire right there. That was fire, Mr. Watson. All that was worth all the promo, the shutdown. The crowd was a little upset, when we came back. It was a little, they felt a little something about the shutdown, but that's what happens when you're a heel. When you come through in your Beat Block debut and you're a heel, those boos are joy. You feel me? I know all about that. But the crowd showed the love. They knew what's up. They turned around. That applause was felt. And then he came through. We got to give it up once again for Mr. Watson. Shout out to everybody sticking with us, tuning back in. We stepped away for a little bit, but we're right back at it. But folks, fam, friends, despite the break, this is the time. The time is now for you guys to hear a little message from my brother Parker Edison. Folks, fam, friends, we'll be right back after this quick break.
What's happening? The Parker Edison Project podcast is back for season 2. This time around, we explore culture in our city and how it plays out in our everyday lives, like how nature affects our mental health.
So if we have parks and green spaces in urban communities, it offers us the medicine that we need in many cases to renew our souls.
Or how freeways can also divide communities.
A tactic that they've been doing in Black neighborhoods and Mexican neighborhoods throughout history. It seems like in one section there's 5,000 families taken out just for Interstate 5.
We uncover the forgotten history of San Diego.
I was actually part of the team that promoted Biggie's first album in San Diego. Street promo for Ready to Die. That was a big thing.
And the events that shaped the city.
That was the day they decided to come and attack us. The operation was called A Sunday in the Park. You can still look it up on YouTube and see other videos of the riot.
We also learned something new about the city we love so much.
It is pronounced Coles. George Cole was an early land owner developer out in the East County area. So Coles Mountain, like the department store.
And backed by popular demand, more of your favorites like Movies Millennials Should Movie.
I I am technically a millennial, but I'm on the elder side of it. You know, I'm a geriatric millennials, which is the
6 degrees of separate weigh-ins.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all that one. I just want to be here live, you know what I mean? So
okay, yeah, I was a little nervous.
Ain't nobody called the police or nothing, did they?
I mean, we was zip-tied. We couldn't.
Okay.
A new EP of the Parker Edison Project drops every 2 weeks, and you're already behind, so stop by and catch up at theparkeredisonproject.com or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Stay tuned for more of the PEP.
Give it up one time for Parker Edison. Yeah. Go check that out on NPR, KPBS, or wherever you stream podcasts. Like he said, you got to catch up. They're 2 seasons in. Go check it out. Full of dope, in-depth conversations. I'm loving the Movies Millennials Can Movie segment. Shout out to King Dice. And I'm always, between Parker and I off camera, every time I see him, I always try to throw a loop at him to try to see if I can get him with the 5 degrees of separate weigh-ins. But sometimes I think so long about one and I throw one. And then as soon as I say, even I'm like, oh, that's easy. Could link that to so-and-so and so-and-so. And I'm like, I have yet to get Parker on the separate weigh-ins. But anyway, I digress. Go check out the Parker Edison Project. Listen to it. Hit up Parker Edison on Instagram at CACJing, KACKJING. And tell him the Beat Block sent you.
You know that's right.
Ask him when season 3 is about to drop. Ask him who is that dope music that you have playing in the background during your interviews. Gene Flo, perhaps. And it's all around a good time. So check out Parker Edison Project. Once again, check out Parker Edison Project. Folks, fan friends, we got to get right back into these beats, shall we? I believe we shall. Next up, we have a Beat Block alumni vet who's been with the community since the early years. I mean, the early days, excuse me. We just finished our 1 year. So, yeah, since the early years, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But nah, since the beginning, Beat Block vet. It's been a while since we had him on the show. I'm glad we can get him on the show today. Folks, fan friends, we need the fire emojis, hands up emojis, smoke emojis, any emojis that represent good vibes, good times. Give it up for Raw Beats.
Yes. Your teammate. Think that if filled with trading New Year.
Let's dig a thing called soul that we have.
Vibes, vibes, vibes. Give it up for Raw. I was digging that flip. The vibes, the chords, the textures were dope. The drums were dope. If you like what you heard, stay tuned. There's definitely going to be more Raw later on the show, as well as Mr. Shut It Down himself, Mr. Watson, 1,000 watts, Malish Uno, Dan Ganja, and CDT with the DDT. You know what? Tonight's a wrestling theme. You know what I'm, we got Mr. Watson shutting it down like a WWF promo. We got CDT with the DDT. Whew, I'm digging it. We got Raw. We just had Raw, like Monday Night Raw. I mean, come on, let's go. Give it up for yourselves, man. Give it up for yourselves. Folks, real quick, I wanted to touch on today's topic of the day. Today's topic of the day, I'm taking one from my guy, Kill C Ray. He posted this on his Twitter account the other day. If you don't already, go follow him at Kill C Ray, KILLCREY. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, it's all Kill C Ray. Wherever you can find Kill C Ray, go follow him. He posted something the other day, and I quote, it said, "Don't seek rewards, seek challenge, earn rewards." So I just wanted to touch on that and share that with you guys. Well, as creatives, if you know, for your job, for anything that you care to proceed with, achieve with, you know, in your life moving forward, do it with love. There's another saying, do it with love, not for love, in the sense of do the things that you want to be fulfilled with, right? It kind of to touch base on like our last topic of the day, which was start from the inside and search from the inside to be able to navigate the outside better. The same thing with do the things with the love, not for love. And you'll get everything that is meant for you to have. And to tap into Kill C Ray again, we talk about it like whatever is written for you, like we believe this strongly. Whatever is like written for you is already written. So just tap into that and move forward, not for the intention of getting something in return, but guide yourself into doing things, put yourself in places and positions to doing things that you get fulfilled with by doing those things. And you'll see, quote unquote, the rewards kind of come full circle. And also to quote my last quote, you know, Will Smith, if you go to my Instagram page and just scroll all the way down, I think it's still like my very first post. He says, just decide what you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to do, and decide, and the universe will get out of your way. In the same vein as like, do the things that you want to do, be the person that you want to be. And the rewards or what you want to seek, you will find. What you want to get, you will get. But don't base your decisions on what you want to do or what you think you have to do on what you're going to get from it. So yeah, that's today's topic of the day.
And you know that's right.
And you know that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get right back to it on the beats. We've had 2 producers tonight send some exclusive stuff, send fresh packs, send fresh beats. And we got another producer. Folks, fam, friends, Our next producer also sent us some exclusive beats, some heat for you guys. We're hearing it first together here on the Beat Block, episode 29. Fam, let's give it up for